Hey YouTube, I'm Steve Post from Motor Racing Network, and I absolutely love the variety that we just received at Plan B sales this week. We've got a little bit of everything for everyone here, so make sure you go to the website and check out all the new deals we have on these new Diecast cars. Let's sit down here on the beginning. We've got Tony Stewart's Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet, and of course Tony no longer driving the car for the balance of the season. Mark Martin and Austin Dillon taking over the driving chores, but nonetheless we have Tony Stewart's car. Love this one, the Petty Blue STP car for Eric Almirola, a classic paint scheme, best looking race car we've seen in years on the racetrack, and we now have it available in diecast for Eric Almirola. 85 years Farmers Insurance has been selling insurance to folks, and they celebrated and commemorated that with Casey Kane's maroon colored Chevrolet as well. Now we have a number of different finishes as well. Color chrome cars. We have Carl Edwards' Frosted Flakes car and his Cheez-Its car. Dale Earnhardt Jr., we've got his Amp Energy car, and alongside we've got Casey Kane's Quaker State car in the color chrome finish. We also have some stealth finished race cars. Brad Keselowski's Blue Deuce, well, not so blue in the stealth colors, but Brad Keselowski's #2 car, and Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s National Guard Chevrolet as well. Here's another junior car, this in the copper finish. This is the Diet Mountain Dew Chevrolet for Dale Earnhardt Jr., a nickel finished race car of Carl Edwards, the Fastenal Ford, and one of the classic cars in color chrome. This is Buddy Baker's Norris #15 car, and this is one of the classic cars in NASCAR history. Buddy wheeled this car to some great memories and great wins, and this is one you're going to want to make sure in color chrome that you have in your collection. We also have a number of the 1/64th scale cars. We have Austin Dillon's America Unites car, classic Tony Stewart Bass Pro Shop, and Joey Logano, the Hertz paint scheme that he ran earlier this year in the 1/64th scale cars. Now, we have some Nationwide Series cars. Did I mention we have good variety this time? Reese's Food car of Matt Kenseth, the Toyota from Joe Gibbs Racing, and also we have the Jeffrey Earnhardt sponsored #5 car from Junior Motorsports. This car autographed by Jeffrey Earnhardt, so you want to make sure you get this and add it to your collection. And finally this week we have Ricky Stenhouse NOS Energy car, and speaking of Ricky, look, we've got your diecast here.
It's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Looking pretty good. I wish we got to run it more than once this year, but it'll be back next year.
Will it? That's good. That's
yeah,
good.
we're working on some new paint schemes for next year, so and they're letting me pick it out.
That's got to be incredible.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So we're starting that right now, and you know, we're looking forward to next year.
So how does the process work on that? Do you sit around with a piece of paper and draw?
I'm not an artist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you're a race car driver. Okay.
So they end up coming with a bunch of designs, and you know, they'll send me an email and you know, have A, B, C, D, E, F, you know, however many there are, and I pick some of my favorites, and we kind of just dwindle it down and pick the best one that we like.
Ricky, the timing of you being here, and I know these YouTube videos are endless, but we've caught you right after Chicagoland, your second straight top 10 finish. Has this been like a light going on, or a lot of little lights coming on that's helped with the performance of your team this year?
Yeah, it's just you know, getting the experience over the whole season. At the beginning of the year, we felt like we would run strong at the end of the year, but of course we'd like to do this a long time ago. But you know, we're just finally figuring things out. You know, how to call the races. You know, when to stay out, when to take 2 tires. You know, keep your track position and things like that. But we still got a long ways to go. But it was cool to get the best by and top. My best finish, yeah, 8th. So not just the top 10, our best finish of the year, and in my Sprint Cup Series career. So hopefully we can continue that. Now,
Chicagoland was a new track this season, or a first time there. Richmond was a second time back. How is that helping you as we roll through the fall to get back to these tracks? Not only for you, you've raced a lot of them in Nationwide, but you and Scott Graves and everyone to work for a second time on a racetrack.
Yeah, we have a notebook. You know, when you go to a place like Loudon this weekend, or Richmond a couple weeks ago, you have a notebook. You have things that work, you have things that don't, and then you have a test in between that you know, may can relate to that racetrack. So you know, we're going to Loudon this weekend. We've got notes from the Phoenix tire test that hopefully it'll apply, and you know, some notes from Richmond that maybe you know, make our Loudon a little bit better this weekend.
You racers are cut from a different breed. You're never happy unless you're winning, and you went from winning to a rookie in NASCAR Sprint Cup Series racing, and we can look at all the stats and say you're doing good, you're doing good, you're doing good. How pumped up does this recent surge have you, though, that you're getting closer and closer? When the winner crosses the line now, you can see the checkered flag in the air when he crosses the line. How pumped up does that make you?
Yeah, that's good. That's always a good sign. A good way to put it, that you can see the leader going across the line. Hopefully, hopefully that'll be us before too long. But you know, it's good just to finally, you know, they can't say we didn't have it. We don't have a top 10 yet, so we got 2 in a row. That's good, and you know, we just want to keep building on it because you want to carry this momentum into the 2014, into the off season. You know, we're not in the chase, but you know, we want these last 10 races to be our best 10 races, and just like we were in the chase. So we're putting everything we got at it, and it's definitely a huge boost the last few weeks.
You mentioned working on some NOS Energy stuff with some paint schemes. How are things coming together? This is the time of year where a lot of deals are coming together. How are things shaping up for you guys for next year?
It's looking really good. We got Fifth Third, Zest, Nationwide Insurance, NOS. They're all, you know, fully signed, coming back so far. We're working on the Best Buy, so you know, things are going good right now at Roush Fenway. We got 2 cars in the chase. We're leading Rookie of the Year points. So you know, if we can finish the season off strong, it'll be a plus.
Man, that is so exciting. Great to hear that progress and everything else. Before we let you go, we see you have an Ole Miss hat here. Well, here at Plan B Sales, we've added a line of college hats. Look at this. Brent, the boss,
Perfect.
the guru here, he wanted to make sure you had some of these Ole Miss hats because, well, we've got a line of hats now available.
That's cool.
At planbsales.com.
Ole Miss started 3-0 for the first time since 1989, so hopefully we can keep that going because they play Alabama this weekend.
There we go. Exactly. How do you follow? Do you follow much other sports? Do you follow other football and stuff like that?
I do,
much?
man. I love all sports. I grew up playing, you know, football, basketball, baseball. I quit everything to race, and so far it's paid off. So obviously I wasn't going to be a basketball player or a football player, so I stuck with racing, but I still follow every sport.
Well, we're glad you joined us. I know you signed some stuff here at Plan B today. So, folks, we've got a lot of cars. A lot of cars. So, a lot of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. cars. We've got the hats and everything. And we appreciate you stopping by here today.
Hey, thank y'all.
There we go. Everyone, check us all out with all the cars this week. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. autograph, diecast, and more at Plan B Sales or at your local diecast dealer.